Hi everyone, guess what? Today is my birthday, and it's my actual birthday. I am editing and posting this on my birthday, November 3rd, 2025. I am 28. Definitely not the number right here. For today's video, I ended up doing a last-minute birthday dress within half of a day. Most of it was done in the middle of the night, so just saying. This dress design actually is pulled from a dress I did last year. I'll insert the thumbnail right here if you guys want to check that one out. I really enjoy the look of the romper dress that I made last year, and I wanted to try something different. I'll tell you guys my notes at the very end of what I would have changed, but otherwise I hope you guys enjoy the making of it. For my birthday, if you want to get me a birthday present or just to say I love you, feel free to hit like to this video as well as leave me a comment. I love hearing from you guys, and if you have the option to hype this video, I know that's a new thing and I think it might be down below, but it's only on the phone, I believe. So if you're watching this on your phone, feel free to hype it. If you're watching it on the computer or a TV, grab your phone, get it synced or get logged on and go hype it if you can. That would mean so much. That would be my birthday gift. And if not, I believe you can give thanks to this video, which is something that allows you to give money, like tipping the person who's making it. My point that I'm trying to make is I'm broke. And it's my birthday, okay? I mean, it's better to be honest than to lie. Needless to say, let's get to the making of my birthday dress. But I feel like it's very helpful to lay out exactly the pieces that I'm going to use. So besides the bad drawing, we have the bodice, questionable side back that might just turn into an entirely shirred back with waist ties so that I could tighten if I need to. And then we have the undershorts. So this is the top portion, it's just a rectangle. Underneath that, the little shorts part is added, but it's going to be divided into two because we're going to have this fabric, but this fabric's not long enough, so I'm gonna need to still have some form of fabric above it, which I'll probably just use the same red. So all of this will be red, but this little bottom part with the little scalloped, that will be black. We also have two half circle skirts. We have the bodice covered. Now I'm just gonna use this for the shorts part. The other fabric is gonna go all the way to the waist, just like that, and then attach this portion. Then when you have that half circle skirt I mentioned, when I do the shorts, I basically just create a long rectangle. Now that this black one is split into two, these are the two legs of the romper portion of the dress. What I just realized is this one that I made could have just easily had straps, you know, a thicker one. So, but I'm thinking that's what I could do for the romper dress is just create regular straps, maybe tie straps, just because I love tie straps, but also because I was thinking I could just wear it with a black turtleneck. I have a black turtleneck and it would go great with everything else. Now I'm going to use this dress to get the measurements here because I don't remember how long I made stuff. It is coming out to about 15 and a half height. And then we're just inspecting this dress. As you can see, the inside out shows the shorts here. All right, and that short part is, I would say, 8 inches. If you want to watch the making of this, feel free. I'll link it in the corner of the video if you're on the computer. I don't know if it shows up on TV or Might show up on phone though. Anyway, my point is that this fabric right here, this is what's gonna go for here, right? And so when we lift up, this is the circle skirt, and we lift this up, and this is what we have underneath, okay? It's like a giant little gathered short here, okay? I'm gonna do it in a way where the amount of gather here is gonna equal this. So let me see how far this goes. This actually looks like almost like the height right before it turns into that. And then that way, when the top layer goes on, it covers that portion. To make my life easier, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to attach a rectangle on a fold. So it'll be basically just extend this and create that big giant square thingy, I guess you could call it. So what we'll do is sew it all on, and I think I'll have to like give this a straight line so I know where to sew it at. Get a whole rectangle like that, and then we'll go over it on the edge with the pattern. We'll line it up, we'll cut. Does that make sense? Here's just a long rectangle. We're just gonna use a portion of this for the shuring in the back. We'll see how long we need it. We're not gonna need it as long as it is, but once the shuring happens, it's gonna get smaller. The rest of the fabric will be used for the circle skirt. To do the shuring is to use this elastic thread. Here's the black bobbin elastic thread. So we're gonna put that in here. Next, to test the shuring, I'm gonna go ahead and just use this long piece. It's a little less than half. That actually, I think that'll be great. We're just gonna double the back and we're gonna go ahead and go with this. See that? That will be the back of the dress. I want the size to kind of look a little bit smaller, but yeah. All right, trying to get through the hard part because then we can bring it all together and, you know, finish this dress off. It's 10:30, so let's hope we can. After some math and testing for the shirred back, in order to double the amount, I would actually need a lot. I need about 18, I think it's 18 and a half or 18 inches to do shuring for the entire back panel, which means we won't be using the side back. I just cut it in case I decided to just shure the middle, but I feel like it makes more sense to shure the entire back. So I have this long piece that I cut, and it's just shy of like when I did the conversion for this, which is fine, totally fine, because, you know, it's not going to stretch all the way out because my back is not this long. So I'm just going to shure this entire thing. But before we do that, I do need to use this rolled hem foot to make the top part clean so that we can officially start shuring. I do need the back panel of the skirt to go on this before the shuring, That might be a good idea, actually. Also, I accidentally cut the skirt with a back seam. It was supposed to be on a fold, and because I thought I was gonna have a zipper, I was like, wait, I'm not doing a zipper. So now the back panel is like split into two. Let me attach those together, and then we will live our best lives. Live our best lives. Wait, which one is it? Shuring took ages, and then I forgot to like update the camera, so I just ironed all of the ties, so the waist tie and then the shoulder ties, the tie straps. I wanted to make sure those were ready to go. We still have the bodice separate, it's not connected to the back. This is the back, I just ironed it. I messed up a couple times on the shuring. For some reason it like snagged, so you can actually see the areas that I had to attach some, you know, and there are moments like this moment right here, which is unfortunate. You can kind of see this, like, and there might be a way that I could pull on the elastic and, you know, get that to like not look wonky. Is it though? Oh, yeah, it did. Oh my gosh, I think I fixed it. Yeah, I fixed it. It looks much better. You can't see that little spot. On the back, it looks a little wonky. This is the back portion of the dress. And we're gonna connect it to this, but we need to put the tie straps on. But we gotta hurry up because we are running out of time. It is 1:45 a.m. The time does change, so when it turns 2, it's gonna turn 1 again. So we'll kind of get an extra hour. We're supposed to go to the beach. Early trip for my birthday. So, ooh, perhaps if I finish this tonight, I can take this to the beach. I'm taking it to the beach. So that means I have to finish. I'll probably have to sleep in the car. And my friend is still awake, so she's been keeping me company, so I'm gonna listen to her while I record more of what I'm doing. So let's get down to business. Guys, I've taken little tiny breaks here and there, but I've pretty much been going strong, and the timing is not accurate because the hour went back, or like the time went back an hour. So we're gonna have to remember that. It's technically 3 a.m. when it comes to calculating how long I've been at this. So the dress is hanging back there. It's still a surprise, but I need to get to the shorts portion. So that's what we're gonna do. This is the last thing to put together and attach. I haven't even cut it properly. The first thing I need to do though is attach the black to each of these strips. We're gonna separate them and work on one at a time. I just gotta get all this stuff out of the way. There we go. If you guys haven't noticed, we are bringing back Comeback Queen. I said 2025 is my comeback year, but there's still time. There's still time. There's still time. essentially you're gonna have these. They're just giant shorts, and then they get gathered and go under the dress. We're here. We're finally here. Oh, there's a little bit of dropping that happened, but that was expected on the bias. Anyway, okay, I'm so close. What time is it? 3/4 a.m. Okay, this is it though. This is it. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I wanted to give some notes before we go. So I'll show you some detail shots while that's happening and just how I would plan to change it, because this is actually a design that I might make into something that I sell later on, but I have a few tweaks that I want to make. So first of all, I did just use a random pattern that I happen to have on hand from someone on Etsy. However, I wasn't really a fan of the wrinklage that kind of happened. I think the curve just went a little too high up. Like, it would be fine if the bodice was lower on me, but I feel like I had the bodice at a very comfortable spot and just wasn't a fan of that. So either I make my own or I find a better pattern to pull from. Besides that, I think the fabric choice was really fun and really soft. However, the draping was a little bit different, and mainly what I'm trying to say is the black part didn't really go well with the top layer. I wanted both layers to have a similar poofness to them. I think the circumference of the top circle skirt is just way too much for how little of fabric that I had to gather for the shorts portion. Honestly, I was limited anyway, so it would have been longer, but I couldn't do it any longer than I was able to get from that black fabric. So ideally, I would just have a ton more and match the circumference of the circle skirt to how much of the black that I have, if not more, just to make it more poofy and matching up. I want it to be more like the floral one that I made last year. The goal to this design for me is to make it look like a dress but act like a romper. By that I mean if I sit down or whatever the case, like I'm walking and it's windy, it's not going to be the type of dress that just flows up and exposes you. It's more of like a security, if you will. Like, yes, it's really opened up, but it's also not going to fly up. So I really like that, and that's mainly why I made it. Besides that, I didn't end up adding the buttons. I actually still have them here on the table, but you could add buttons. There could be more trim to it. There's so many different ways I could have gone about it. I could also change the sleeves instead of straps. I could do something else. Long sleeve, short sleeve, puff sleeve. I could do a corset bodice, strapless. There's all kinds of different ways. I decided to do the shuring on the back of this one, which I find very comfortable. And personally, I think I like that a lot more than the zipper, especially for me who my weight fluctuates. That being said, I think the shuring makes it super comfortable and it's really easy to pull off when you have to go to the bathroom. I know that there are different color combinations and different fabrics to do with this design, and that's what makes it exciting. It's really simple, and I think it'd be perfect for spring or summer next year. Either way, I really enjoyed making it, and since it's my birthday, I gotta go because I want to make sure this video is edited and put up as it's my birthday today on November 3rd. Later today, after this video is made, edited, and uploaded, I will be going out to dinner with my husband and my son. So I can't wait to do that. But thank you guys again for watching. If you saw me last year and the year before making my birthday dress, last year I did make a birthday dress on this channel, and then my old channel had a birthday dress before that got re-edited and put on this channel. It's just kind of, I'll show you guys my 1, 2, and then today. Those are all the dresses I made for my birthday in the past 3 years. I want to keep this tradition going, so if you guys want to follow along and maybe see next year what I do, feel free to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And again, like, comment, or hype this video if you're on mobile, and that would be an amazing birthday gift. I can't wait to hear from you guys, and I'm gonna now go edit this video. Another way you can give me a birthday present is to binge my content, so feel free to watch any video that pops up here. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Too late.